Hello and welcome to the Eye of Zamrock Invasion playthrough. First of all, we apologize for the production quality, as our team entirely made it with limited resources. Now, let's get started. Today's session features 3 players, each controlling one of the following kingdoms: dragons, constructs, and humans. First up is the action phase where kingdoms strategically position their moving figures. Dragons play first. They move forward their hero, an orc named Gregruk, because his quest territory leads him there. The army is following the demon lane and the infantry can move only 2 territories forward. The emissary moves to F7 territory and builds a wood site. Heroes are usually moved to get to their quest territory, which is marked on the territory card. The players are keen to build their resource sites early on, as resources play a crucial role in strategy making and positioning themselves in the market. The dragons have built a wood site, the constructs a food site, and the humans have chosen to build a beer site. Only after the first action phase did the demons spawn on each kingdom lane. It's important to note that only in the first turn are they spawned outside of the demon tracker. So now, on to the economy phase. Kingdoms are now producing their resources. The human kingdom forgot to upgrade their initial building, so they have to choose one building to upgrade, and they select the town hall. In these early stages, it is also wise to take the opportunity to buy resources directly from the market while they are still available, just as the dragons did by buying stone for 3 coins. They also placed their beer for sale at 3 coins. The constructs and humans didn't buy or sell anything, they just collected their resources. During the kingdom phase, all kingdoms decided to collect their taxes. It's handy to have a bit more coins for the next couple of turns, providing more options for their strategies. As the first turn finishes, the turn tracker is moved to mark a new turn, the first player token is passed forward, and the order of play changes. The constructs are the first to play in this turn. After finishing their move, it's time to roll the demon dice for the first time. Unfortunately, they spawned demons on their lane, which means one lesser demon stacks up with the one already present, creating a level 2 lesser demon. Next up are the humans. Their emissary colonizes a territory, earning them their first influence point in the game, which also triggers the demon threat tracker for the first time. The dragons play next. They choose to build another site, this time for stone. They were the quickest to build a second site, much to the discontent of the other kingdoms. Building a second site early on can be a real asset in the economy phase. Their hero reaches a territory to answer the quest and chooses a reward. They opt for an item and also get a quest scenario. Responding to a quest earns them 1 influence point and triggers the demon threat tracker again. The economy phase. The constructs placed metal for sale but didn't buy anything. The humans, however, took only one of their resources in 1 coin instead of the other. Each player has the option of choosing 1 coin as a replacement for each resource they are producing. They proceeded to buy the metal previously placed by the constructs. The dragons placed wood for sale at 3 coins. After a bit of thinking, they also bought 1 medal from the constructs, who have earned a nice bit of coin in this economy phase. The constructs are out of options for this phase. The humans take 1 quest. The dragons decide to build, upgrading their market. This earns them 1 influence point, which triggers the demon threat tracker. The tracker pushes all demons on the board, meaning the kingdoms are about to have their first battle with the demons. The kingdom that triggered the threat tracker fights first. The dragon's infantry destroys 1 lesser demon, earning them 1 battle point, and the demon is expelled back to its tracker. The constructs are attacked by a level 2 lesser demon, and they fight with their hero. Their hero rolls a heavy attack die, but the battle extends for another round. Ultimately, the lesser demons are dealt with, and the constructs earn 2 battle points. Importantly, their hero, Belein Sinkvor, has a special ability to receive a coin for each lesser demon he destroys, so he now earns 2 coins. A very handy ability indeed. Next, the humans deal with the push demons. Their infantry doesn't need to roll the dice as it minimally inflicts 1 damage, which is enough to destroy level 1 lesser demons. The turn tracker is adjusted, tax tokens are returned to the kingdoms, and we are on to turn number 3. The human's hero completes a quest, receives a scenario, earns 1 influence point, and triggers a move on the threat tracker. The emissary pays 1 mana and rolls a D100 to use the teleport. His path leads him to the wetland, where he builds a metal site. They roll the demon dice, spawning lesser demons towards the constructs. Next, the Dragon Kingdom moved their pieces and rolled the demon dice. They spawned another lesser demon on the construct's lane, stacking it to level 3. The invasion is gaining momentum on their lane. After some consideration, the humans choose an item as their reward for completing the quest. The constructs are building a wood site. They attack the level 3 lesser demons with their hero, destroying them instantly. The lesser demons dealt 3 damage without any additional critical hits. The constructs are the first to collect 5 battle points, granting them 1 influence point. There is still 1 lesser demon left standing on that territory, so the battle must continue until it is resolved. It was easy prey for Belein, who earned another battle point for the constructs and 4 coins. After the last move was done, the demon dice were rolled, and lesser demons invaded the humans. Each kingdom receives their resources. The humans seize the opportunity to place their metal on the cheapest slot before the constructs do. They also buy 1 wood from the dragons. The dragons have upgraded their market building, allowing them to place 2 resources for sale at once. In an interesting move, they retract their own beer from the cheapest slot for 1 coin. The constructs buy stone, and that's it for them. The humans are choosing taxes. The dragons are taking 2 territory cards at once. The Construct's kingdom is upgrading the barracks and is recruiting cavalry for the first time. And we are ready for the next turn. The dragons are colonizing and gain 1 influence point. They also enter a fight with level 1 lesser demons, successfully destroying them, but they lose infantry in the process. There is no demon spawning after their dice roll. Belein enters a new fight with the lesser demons and earns 1 coin and 1 battle point for the constructs. Also, no demons were triggered. The humans use mana and roll a d100 to bring their hero back to the city through the teleport. The hero passes through the city without halting just so they can see the next quest territory. They wanted to colonize, but their town hall is still level 1, so they'll have to wait until it's upgraded. One of the approaches when choosing strategy is to leave the colonies as the easiest ways to earn influence points for the later stages of the game. The other is to colonize early to have more coins when doing the taxes action. Let's see how this unfolds. The invasion isn't picking up pace just yet, but there is plenty more to go. Kingdoms produce their resources. The human kingdom does not have enough free slots in their warehouse, so they must choose which resources to keep and which to exchange for 1 coin each. Upgrading the warehouse can be quite handy later in the game, but they seem to be relying on another strategy. The dragons and the constructs did their trades. The humans used opportunity on the market again, to place beer on the cheapest slot before competition, and also to buy food directly from the market. The dragons and constructs choose taxes, while the humans decide to upgrade the town hall and recruit 1 infantry. The turn tracker is adjusted, and the constructs are first to play. They colonize their first territory and get 1 influence point that triggers the push on threat tracker. The level 2 lesser demon reacts to the push and attacks humans' infantry, which strategically position themselves on the territory where they have an advantage. But they only rolled 1. So, the infantry only managed to destroy 1 lesser demon out of 2, so it was returned to their demon tracker on the board, while the other one was left on the humans' lane. They receive 1 battle point. Now the constructs continue their move. Their emissary colonized the territory, but didn't move, so now is free to be positioned elsewhere. After their move is done, the constructs roll D100 and the demons invade humans. After short consideration, humans decide to use their kingdom's special ability. They choose which of the lesser demons from the demon tracker will invade them. So they are replacing the level 3 with level 1 lesser demons. Humans are not in the mood for big fights. They want to pursue influence points in other ways. their emissary colonizes a territory. It is always a smart move to colonize a territory with the teleport on it, so the emissary is strategically positioned for the next round should he travel long distance, without having to spend his moving points reaching the teleport. The human's hero steps into the teleport to travel to their quest territory. They pay mana and roll D100. But oh! He rolls 98, so that means that the teleport isn't successful, and instead of his desired territory, it launches him to another teleport. The second number is the number of the teleport where the hero will travel, because in Zamrock, these teleports are actually worms that live under it and sometimes can be very, very unpredictable and unstable. And again, demons spawned on their territory, forcing them to use their special ability to choose a weaker, lesser demon. As you can see, the Construct's cavalry is positioned nearby, waiting for an opportunity to kill steel demons on the Human Kingdom's lane. The dragons took their turn and spawned lesser demons on the Construct's lane, leading to an instant battle. The level 3 lesser demon attacked one cavalry unit, killing it instantly. However, in retaliation, the cavalry rolled a 4 and completely destroyed the lesser demons, who were put back on their tracker. The Constructs received 3 battle points, which also brought them 1 influence point. As always, the kingdoms are producing their resources. The Constructs need stone, but there is none available at the market, so they decide to buy beer from the humans and place 1 food for sale. The humans are placing mana and beer for sale on the cheapest slots and buying 1 wood from the dragons. The dragons are placing wood and stone for sale. They are also buying metal from the humans and 1 food from the Constructs. The constructs are paying 1 beer to draw 1 quest. Humans are skipping this phase. The dragons are upgrading their town hall and recruiting 1 army, gaining 1 build influence point. Now, at this point, the threat tracker triggers the spawn of the first demon lord. Let's see which kingdom it will invade. First, we choose which demon lord with which ability will enter the game. Each demon lord has a core special ability and an additional ability drawn at random. This adds extra asymmetry and replayability value to the game, as the same demon lord can provide a different experience in each session. The dice is rolled, and the demon lord attacks the dragons.